Hey guys, so this week we all chose something to give each other something to talk about, and I'm just going to start off with it. I don't really have anything interesting to discuss. Liz started off with our favorite piece of clothing, and I don't really have like a super favorite piece of clothing. Like, clothes aren't really that important to me, I guess, but this counts as my favorite. It's a plain like blue flannel plaid work like overshirt, and I wear it all the time. And all my best friend is a total like fashionista, and he probably hates it, but it's the comfiest thing I own, and it's very warm, and it's blue, which is my favorite color in the world, can you tell? And flannel is my favorite thing ever, and I love plaid because I'm such a lesbian. It's obvious. Okay, and then Greg wanted something that's not a hat to be worn as a hat, and I chose my Easter basket from this year, my bucket, and it's got Toy Story on it. And I was shopping with my parents, and it was like the week before Easter, and I was like, Mom, I need to have this bucket for Easter, and she bought it for me as a surprise. And I like it because all the characters are on it, not just Woody and Buzz, because I'm a sucker for background characters and just little characters. That's why I'm such a Harry Shum and Dijon Talton fangirl. Like, they're just in the background chilling. It's stupid. I chose something embarrassing like an embarrassing CD or a book or movie, and I don't really have anything that's embarrassing, but I have stuff that I should be embarrassed about. And I was a child of the 90s, and I loved cheesy 90s pop music, and so I have, like, everyone has CDs, but I have different like band stuff. I don't know. Oh no. Okay, this is a cassette tape, which some of you probably don't even know what this is, but it's the Backstreet Boys. And I like them a lot more than I like NSYNC. They weren't my favorite band, but I love the Backstreet Boys. And I have their like official book. I don't know how like official this is, but it has a bunch of pictures. And I've never actually read it, I don't think. But it's just got, I don't know, it's cheesy. I got it for like $1. And then this is something I really should be embarrassed about because no one liked this band. Dream Street. I saw them in concert when I was in the 5th grade, and I loved it. They performed with Aaron Carter, and it was just such a fun concert. And I don't know, I still wear this sometimes to sleep in. Why not? But my all-time favorite band, like my first favorite band ever, and the first band I ever saw in concert was Hanson. And I have Hanson tapes somewhere. I don't know where they're at. I have CDs now, but I have the Hanson like VHS, and I've watched this so many times. This is probably another thing that like some of you younger kids might not recognize as like still being used. I still watch VHSs all the time, and I saw them in concert, and I have like a fan book or something. I was 6, I think, when I saw them, and I was madly in love with Zach, who's the drummer, the youngest one, and I kind of thought he was a girl, which probably explains a lot. Alex chose 3 things we would use to kidnap Gleeks. Remember, I don't know if she meant cast members or characters, but I would kidnap Harry Shum and Jen Ushkowitz, and I would use first of all, I would use a creeper van, because you need a creeper van if you're kidnapping people. And then to kidnap Harry, I would put out like Apple electronics, because he's kind of obsessed with Apple products. If you follow him on Twitter or Tumblr, he talks about it all the time. And then I would put out a bunch of food, because Jenna and Harry, and they're always all talking about food. And it's because I think they're theater kids, they're actors, because when you hang out with theater kids, you notice that's all they do is they eat food. Like, it's just, they all act like they don't eat. No, not so much. And then Corey wanted us to make something out of paper, and I already filmed this, so I already did it, but it's a little cup, and I learned this in like the 3rd grade, and you can actually like put water in here if you do it properly. And we used to think it was so cool to like have these like at our desks with a bottle of water, and we would like drink out of it. I don't know, we were cool in the 3rd grade. I don't really know. Like, I'm really awkward when I talk about myself, but I can go on for days and talk about nothing. Sorry this is so late in the week. I haven't been feeling real well, and Glee premiered on Tuesday. How many of you guys watched that? you better have all watched it, I'm assuming. Because I don't know how you can be friends with me and not watch Glee, because it's kind of all I talk about. Like, I'm not going to judge you if you don't, but it really is all I talk about. That probably is making an awful noise, and I don't know. So I hope everyone had a really good week. One thing I do want to add is happy birthday, Pam. I know it's late because your birthday was technically yesterday because it's 2 right now in the morning, and you're in Germany, so I don't know the time difference, but I know it's over. And I'm really sorry that your flight got canceled and that you don't get to go on this trip, but I hope you still had a great birthday because you deserve it, and I love you, and I love all my Glee FFs. I love all my friends. I don't know how you guys stand me, but I love you. Bye.